A new Bass Pro Shop Outdoor World opened its doors in Irvine, California today, and I had a chance to go by the store and check it out. There was a line of cars to get in, but if you were not a sheep and can think for yourself, all you had to do was go 1/2 block down and you could enter from the side. There was no Costco parking here. Okay, that's a big lot of nothing that is really far from Bass Pro and really close to Costco, but okay, sure. I parked in between Costco and BPS and walked 3 minutes over to the Costco and grabbed a slice of $2 pizza. While I was in line, there was a man wearing a t-shirt that said, "I really love it when my wife lets me go fishing." Definitely the right audience for a Bass Pro Shop. I then ate the pizza in my car without napkins like some redneck. Now, I am pretty much a redneck because my entire family is from Texas, and both my parents are from a small town, so even though I try to act all sophisticated with my fancy computer, I am still the kind of person who has to check out the redneck Disneyland and walk through its doors like a moth to a flame. And giant doors they are. As you walk in, you have no choice but to look up and see the very high ceiling in what is basically a mural of fake trees and taxidermied animals, like a Chuck Testa conference.
There's a leopard feeding on an impala out on my deck.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa.
The store is huge with lots of wood and fake rocks, murals on the wall, and some neon signs. It's divided down the middle, and at the end there is a large fish tank with a few fish in it that are made to look like a waterfall in the wilderness. You can just feel the rugged masculine energy emanating from the store, and I use the word energy because the word vibe is stupid. There is a clothing section, a camping section, and a fishing section on one side, with a hunting side on the other. This is clearly a store for people who
I like to eat, I like to fight, I like to I like to have children.
I went over to the hunting and checkout area, which has stuffed animals and a bunch of random merch. There are a few aisles that are only bows. Next to them are camouflage tents, and on the side wall of a lowered ceiling there is a large sign that says hunting. There were a lot more employees in this section because this is where the guns are. Above the gun counters are another display with more taxidermied animals and a large amount of mounted animal heads. I can't imagine what a company has to go through to sell guns in California. When I lived in Florida, I went to the shooting range with some coworkers and got to try a .44 and an AR-15, and then some dude who knew the store owner came in and opened up a massive case. I didn't know it was bring your own quad-barrel shotgun night. Speaking of California, where do you hunt in California, especially Irvine?
Woo-hoo! Irvine, spoiled brats in Irvine.
There are some nice trails around, but I don't know of any real hunting spots in the area. There are plenty of noodle houses in Irvine, but hunting spots? Not really. I enjoyed most of my time in this store because it got me excited, thinking about what awaits me outside of my office cubicle.
Men were built for war and hunting, and now they're stuck in cubicles for 8 hours a day doing Microsoft Excel.
Bass Pro Shop Outdoor World reminds me of the patriotism, majesty, and unified culture that makes up the USA, or at least reminds me of what it used to be before this happened. It is good to be reassured that life is more than what you read on Twitter X. By the way, if you're one of those people who complain about white people or you work for PETA, you may not enjoy Bass Pro Shop. For the rest of us, Outdoor World, with its focus on family, recreation, and exploring the great outdoors, gives me hope that there is still an America out there. Yes, one that's being sold to us at a premium, but an America to explore and cherish nonetheless. The good thing is that you don't need a bunch of fancy, expensive gear to enjoy the outdoors. You can just go there for free. Stop looking at your phone and try looking at something real and authentic. Make a connection with the real world, because a large mural and a taxidermy display just doesn't do it justice. This is Dan T from Twisted Banana Productions on the hunt for some more pizza.
Look at that antelope driving a car.
No, it's just Chuck Testa.
Oh no, there's a bear in my bed.